the program, ladies and gentlemen.
According to you, we know what hour it's not. Christian Wilkins.
Please don't get him on the show.
I am.
No.
I am.
Why?
No, I am. I want you to tell him this whopper.
I will.
No, he is a Celtics fan.
You know what? Thanks, Marcos. It'll make it easier.
Wow.
Just saying. Just saying, dude.
Marcos.
Showed up in green to a Heat finals
Why
game.
are you?
Wasn't it like green shoes?
Green shoes?
You know what it's like?
Gross.
He's like pouring fuel on the coals.
He's a pot stirrer.
Yeah.
He's a pot stirrer.
He is, actually.
And I got to look at him on the screen because the
pole, bro.
Yeah,
why don't we have just a window?
Can I just say
Good question. I
This
don't
is the
know.
dumbest
I
thing in
don't
the
really
world.
I don't have a good answer for that.
This is my same view
I don't
at
think
both
they do
improvs.
either.
It's very weird. I don't know. Maybe
Even at the other studio, it was a solid glass.
What's going on
it
here?
was.
It was?
You're right.
You could see through it.
It
Yeah.
was. You could see right through it.
I'm gonna ride a ticket.
Now it wasn't as nice a studio, but I don't really understand why the studio has 3 panes
In
of
all the
glass.
windows.
And you could also see through to the other studios, which was always very distracting.
Yeah.
Like when we were doing the show the same time as Joe,
We would always look over.
you could always, because we've been doing the show on video even before Twitch. We would be like recording some, and you could just see them in the background. It'd be like, so odd, so odd. But anyway,
when Len was dancing, like I think it was last week.
I know.
That
What was
great.
that?
I
That's
don't
pretty
know.
fun.
Did you ever figure out what that was?
I didn't. I will.
Schmeeth and Schmolnick says Tobin turns into Bob Costas when he talks MMA. What a fraud.
Yes. yes.
Yes, dude.
Yes.
Why can't I have something
That's
I'm
it.
serious about?
That's it.
It's not true. I'm serious
Just
about
imagine.
things.
Just imagine.
Whoa.
When we go to Vegas, I try to silly sauce it up because I'm going to put him in the same situations he put me in. But it doesn't work.
Well, yeah, until we have Keith Thurman show up. He's like,
Bah! Yeah, like then Keith Thurman, he's trying to, he's got me beat.
it was a scramble and a gamble.
Yeah, like,
Been a scramble and a gamble. Okay. Little faint and I step back. Oh, he can't touch me. Oh, okay, this is pretty. I found the formula.
I gotta tell you, what the thing was though? It was really good analysis.
It was really good
analysis. If you were on radio, you had no idea what was happening, but like he was shadow boxing with us while it was happening. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
and he was pretty spot on.
He cost me. He made me.
Well,
he made me double down.
He said the draw. I tell you what, man. I was listening to Terrence Crawford on the way, and he was on Rogan, and he was like, he's all about this Canelo fight. And I got to be telling, I got the goosies about that.
Really?
Yeah.
So does he have to go up or Canelo have to come down?
He's like, I'll go up 3 weight classes. I want to be.
But that's like 12 pounds.
It's
Okay,
21 pounds.
It's 21 pounds.
Yeah.
So it's walking weight.
Walking weight, exactly.
Oh, okay.
So now he just.
He's like, but he's like, Canelo's not big. He's 5'8". He's just muscular. He's like, I'll beat him. I was like, oh, this guy.
If
He's a demon. I believe him.
Damn, wow.
I believe him.
Because watching that last fight, I do believe he is Mayweather with more pop.
I agree.
He beats Canelo. Is he the greatest of all time?
Yes.
How could you? Yeah, I don't even know.
Because the only person Canelo lost to is
first of all, he'd be the first
Mayweather.
He'd be the first undisputed 3-division male champion. I think only Clarissa Shields has done it in women's boxing.
Whoa.
And yeah, like going up 3 weight classes.
Damn. I gotta see that, dude. I gotta see that.
I gotta see it.
Would that be the biggest? Because the past fight we went to was huge.
I think it would be I think it would be bigger. I think it would be bigger than Tank Garcia, which was 1.1 million. I think it would hit 2 million buys.
You think boxing?
And boxing doesn't have any of those, but I feel like Terrence Crawford off that win, Canelo being Canelo. Oof.
But here's the problem. They're both the 2 different promotions.
No, they're not anymore.
They're not?
No, they're not.
So it could really happen.
It could really happen.
Because like that drives me, dude. That drives me crazy.
I know. No, it could. There's not really a promotion. The only thing that's a hang up is Canelo said on his first, whim of it was, well, I won't get any credit because you guys will say I'm being illegal, but he's really not big. Like he's 5'8". He's like he's more for the weight class. He's fought up to light heavyweight. There was talk. Remember, like people were crazy, like, oh, Canelo's going to go fight a heavyweight. He's going to go that. I'm like, that's stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not a crazy fight to do. It's not.
Do you think boxing?
But does he have a point to this from this standpoint? Is that you don't ever want to have a fight where no matter what happens, you're not going to be regarded in a positive light. And I think that's where he's getting at. That if Bud goes up 3 weight classes and loses, they're going to say that's because he went up 3 weight classes. If he goes up and beats Canelo, See, nothing positive can happen to Canelo.
I don't know. Like Floyd beat a young Canelo in light. Like there was some quibbling about it, but still beat him.
But nobody really, and look, nobody really got on Mayweather for not fighting him again.
No,
because he would never.
Well, listen, nobody ever called,
He ain't a dummy.
Other than 50 Cent, nobody's ever called Mayweather dumb.
Right. But so
50 Cent has.
So funny though.
Right.
So funny.
That
How
might
much
have been.
did he offer him to read Harry Potter? Was it $1 million?
Yeah.
Per page.
He's not offering you $1 million a page. Not even like he could have made like 400 million.
Nice. Been real quiet since then.
Some headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto.
We know trucks. We didn't do this the first hour because I almost killed you.
Yeah, my bad. But also, you knew what was going to happen today.
No, and here's the worst part. He goes, "Hey man, the show starts in 50 seconds. Can we wait to do this then?" And I'm like, I really don't want to because
you were like, surprised. I was like, what? You didn't send out the text last night. I'm like, text about what, dude? He goes, Jonathan Taylor. I'm like, I did. I thought you responded to it, but it was actually Marcos who responded to it.
Nah.
But I thought you saw the text last night. And so then like as soon as I was like getting ready to say, as soon as I said I did text about it, he's ready to hop into takes and we're going on the air in 50 seconds. I'm like, just hose me
but
down.
I didn't want to be mad.
Yes, you did.
I want to be mad before.
Yes,
I
you
know
did.
that conversation was not
You
going to
knew.
end that quickly.
I knew it wasn't going to end. Like
It was going to carry over.
Yeah.
I'm
surprised.
Can I be honest with you? I don't think your points are bad on this. I will be honest with you. I don't think your points are bad. But I really do think that Chris Greer loves the home run. I do.
But here, can based on what you have, how much of an improvement would it be? And that's the point you got to make. If you're paying all those guys a total of
I don't know, dude. You tell me. What is the difference between
running for 200 yards and having Jonathan Taylor?
No. Forget about the 200. The only thing I'm really mad about you today is you keep referencing a
No.
like
Here's why.
the only thing. And I'm
here's why I say that. Okay. And I'm gonna keep saying this from this standpoint. The offensive line looked a lot better than we thought.
It did.
Based on the fact that they made an effort to run the football.
And that's with the starter and probably the front running left guard not playing.
Right. Okay. Now, if I take and put in a different running back, how much better is that going to be? It's not going to be 5 million more better.
What about the fear factor?
Dude, with all that speed, you think the defense aren't scared as hell enough?
I don't know. More weapons.
Everybody runs a 4-3.
But then you got Jonathan Taylor, baby.
You just can't.
New JT. I don't know if he's a film junkie like OG JT though.
Damn.
Can
Jason
just
Taylor, film junkie.
anybody got
Wow.
any profile? What is that stuff?
What do you mean?
Right, they give you right before you go into surgery, and they tell you to count to 15, count to from 100, count to 1 from 100, and you get to like 98, and then you wake up and it's over.
Dr. Sprong goes WQAM quibbling all morning.
Mm.
It's not quibbling. It's not quibbling all morning. It's not. It's not. Like he's just wrong.
I'm not wrong.
You are wrong.
I'm not wrong.
You're wrong. It
Well,
makes no
am
sense.
I wrong
It's
if they
not
do it?
realistic. It makes no sense.
Okay, so you're
And I'm you know what I'm gonna say? If he does it
Mhm.
and gives Jonathan Taylor an extension,
Yep.
I'm gonna say he's a moron.
Chris Greer.
Yes.
You'll say that.
Yes.
Okay.
Because look, and you know what else? Especially if Christian Wilkins is not taken care of within 2 minutes after doing it.
Interesting.
I may soften if Christian Wilkins is taken care of. But if you take care of Jonathan Taylor and don't take care of Christian Wilkins, no.
What if they
That's the dumbest move you can make.
What if they trade Wilkins?
Why would they trade him?
I don't know.
You're like
Just getting crazy
you're
now.
right. This
Player
is what it is.
football.
This is what I deal with.
Have to.
He's just trying to make the situation fit him wanting Jonathan Taylor.
I think he's really
So
sticking out to that.
so for you to get Jonathan Taylor, you're going to do the same thing Indianapolis is doing with Jonathan Taylor to another one of your players. How does that look to your team?
I'm sure it doesn't look great, but aren't they already doing it? Like they're already at the point where it's like, hey, we
you
know
still got
that.
damn near a month before the season starts. You got time.
Okay, but like, doesn't it always go away if you end up paying the next guy? So like, if they don't pay Christian Wilkins, but they pay Jalen Waddle, or they don't pay Christian Wilkins, but they pay Jalen Phillips, like
They're not.
there's always going to be a next guy that you can take care
but
of.
nobody's sitting out.
Well, he's the only one who's up on the deal.
Right, exactly. So why would you talk about paying somebody else? It's his turn. He earned it.
Mhm.
If you
No, but my
if you avoid
I
paying
okay.
guys that have earned it with your franchise and go pay somebody outside of your franchise, it's a bad look.
Okay, but I think that's like more of a basketball thing.
No,
Like,
it's not.
I think it is.
The
because-
hell it isn't.
Leroy, do you think that Jalen Waddle would ever walk if the Dolphins offered to make him the highest paid wide receiver, and he'd be like, I remember what you did to Christian Wilkins? No,
of course
like
not.
that's what I'm saying. The
But
next guy,
here's
if the
what-
next guy gets taken.
Here's
care
what
of,
here's what happens with that. Okay, is that instead of working out deals where you can sign everybody,
Mhm.
then everybody sees what the organization does and goes, "No, I want all my money," and
So
you
you're
get put
saying-
in a tougher
You're
spot.
saying on the idea
If
of
you
them
don't
signing- if you sign deals early,
Here's the deal: if you don't show the players on your team that this is an organization that's going to take care of their own,
Mhm.
right, before anything, then what happens is when those players are up, they're not going to work out no cap-friendly deals. They want all of their money.
who's doing that these days, though?
Everybody is. Are
Who?
you kidding me?
Who? Tom Brady, that
No.
Fugazi Patriot steal that he was doing all those years?
I mean, Aaron Rodgers just did it.
I don't believe it. I got to tell
What?
you,
He took a $35 million cut.
they say that. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. That money's somewhere. Johnson & Johnson stock, crypto, it's somewhere, dude. There's no
wait,
way. Let me
wait,
tell you
wait.
something right now. There's
Would you
way.
be the jackass to take a payment in
He
crypto?
does shrooms. I don't know what he's up to.
Crypto?
It's somewhere. That $35 million. Trust me when I
Are they
tell
paying you crypto to work here?
I might as well. Let me tell you when I tell you. Let me tell you when I tell you. Aaron Rodgers, mark my words, did not just give up $35 million.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to own a piece of the Jets. I don't know if he's got Johnson & Johnson stock. I don't know if it's under his mattress somewhere and all cash off the books. But trust me when I tell you that hippie did not give up $35 million. There's no way in hell, never happened, not true. Something they did just for a headline to make him look good. Did he give back $5 million? Maybe. $35 million? You effing believe that? Get out of here.
So just to make your
Liar.
Wait, to make your point, you will call everybody at NFL a liar.
I know they're lying about that.
All right.
I don't know much about anything, but I know one thing's for sure. There's no way in hell Aaron Rodgers just gave up $35 million. There's no way. Not for the Jets. For the Jets. He didn't do it for the Packers, but did it for the Jets. Are you high? There's no way.
If I was, it might be better
Dude,
today.
there is.
I could deal with you a little bit more.
If you think Aaron Rodgers gave
I'm
up
gonna listen during the next break. I'm gonna go and take one of those strong, stiff of the Christmas tree that's hanging from my rearview mirror. I don't know what it's gonna do, but
Red just goes, Rodgers hater alert. Wow, such a demeaning thing to just text in.
Also, did we ever get those smelling salts?
No, but you know what?
I'll get him.
I'll get him today.
I'm
to
ordering
overnight
right
that
now.
puppy.
I'm ordering right now.
All righty.
Hey, I got to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm looking around. You three guys are going to have some problems.
I like how he's just
Because the deep,
See,
you
here's-
all, whew,
let me just tell you, are you what are you trying to say?
Well, nothing after you just called everybody in the NFL a liar.
No, just Aaron Rodgers
Oh,
and the Jets.
And the Jets.
all I'm saying is
And the media.
$35 million.
you,
If I put out a poll right now, do you actually believe Aaron Rodgers will never see that $35 million again? And do you think like the majority of people say, oh yeah, definitely just gave it up? Get out of here.
It's actually impossible. I can't even think there's any
but
way
some of
anyone
the-
would give
some
up
of the
$35
things you
million.
just dismiss and yell as just a damn lie, right? Like it happened. What do you want me to say?
$35 million.
Well, wait, what's 37? What's 35 million if you're worth 400?
$35 million, dude.
I mean, that's what it felt like I gave up to continue working here relative to what I was making. Right? So,
But then you would have to talk Browns all day.
huh?
Then you would have to talk Browns all day.
And live in the cold. Yeah, I know.
Ugh.
Listen, I like my job.
Take a quick break. We got a special day.
The people
today.
I work with,
Yeah.
you.
Those two you like, not me.
Yeah.
I mean, no. Like,
What?
why do you insist on just making it so difficult?
I don't want to be fun.
You don't want to be fun.
It's Vic Fangio's birthday.
Whoa.
Fangs up.
Tobin and serve Duke's mayonnaise.
I hate mayonnaise.
Really?
I hate mayonnaise.
What?
I just don't like it.
What a twist.
I
Yeah.
don't like it. Yeah, I know. A stunning move, I know, but I do not like mayonnaise.
This seems like you would lather everything up in mayo.
Mm.
Nope.
Ew. What you
Did you know that Mike McDaniel had things to say about Vic Fangio reaching the age of 65 yesterday? Do you think that he took this seriously?
No, of course not.
This is Mike McDaniel reacting to Vic Fangio's birthday.
I think a 65th birthday. I'm excited. I hope that I will have one, because, you know, I'm not sure for all you history buffs, but you know, Social Security starts at 65, right? Well, that was enacted in the New Deal, I believe, when that was the life expectancy for human beings. So, hey, man, killing it. I'm fired up for him.
killing it?
I mean, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You can't wait. Mike, you my guy. But you can't say the average lifespan was to 65 and then say he's killing it. No, I mean,
Fired up for
he's
him.
he's living it,
Yeah,
right?
true.
He can't be killing it. Oh man.
He just goes up to Vic Fangio today and goes, "Hey, happy Social Security Day."
I mean, I think we should send him a gift card to Cracker Barrel.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I love cracker.
No.
you say it.
Hey, come on.
The old love cracker
The
barrel.
old love Cracker Barrel.
He also went on to say that there are a lot of similarities between him and Vic Fangio. Here's more McCochin.
Vic has been absolutely phenomenal for the players, coaches, the organization. It kind of fits exactly with what I saw from the beginning. I saw a lot of synergy in him and I. Ironically, I think a lot of people were like, "Huh?" When I say that, but you
We
know,
go home when
way
you
we
say
approach
anything, Mike.
football, the way that you know, our fundamental philosophies of how to teach accountability towards the player, and then the requisite accountability necessary from players to what we're asking them to do, the commitment to absolutely the best fundamentals and technique that you can that you yourself can really come up with over a lifetime of football.
Wow.
He's delivered on that tenfold.
How about that? I don't believe they're similar.
Why'd you cut him off?
Oh, I
because
did.
he kept
Because he
going on.
wasn't going to stop.
We have more.
Oh,
This is all one answer on Vic Fangio.
So,
Vic Fangio apparently today said to reporters, quote, 65 years young, you can still outwork these young coaches.
okay.
The old love outworking the young.
That's what they live for.
It is true.
That's why they wake up so early. I don't believe they're very similar at all. I believe he's kind enough to say these things, and maybe they have similar coaching styles, but I think Fangs is possibly a little bit annoyed every time McDaniel walks up to him. Like, Fangs, what you got in the lunchbox today, huh? And then
You have-
he's
you
like,
have bringing a
wait, you have Fangs bringing a lunchbox?
The old dude
oh,
on the
yeah.
lunchbox.
Oh, you know he has a lunchbox.
You think he has a thermos?
They don't have
Yes.
lunch boxes.
No coffee
They
in there,
have
though.
Paper
Tomato
bags.
soup?
Chili.
Chili?
Yeah.
Dude.
Fangs loves chili.
With little crackers.
By the way, I saw in the comment that apparently Omar Kelly was taken back by you calling him Fangs.
He didn't know that he was called Fangs. Yeah, we
Mm.
were doing Game Day Uncensored, and I was like, yeah. And I'm like, I said Christian Wilkins. I said he's the only guy Fangs likes. He goes, Fangs? I was like, yeah, Vic Fangio. He goes, they call him Fangs. I'm like, you don't know that they call him Fangs?
Okay.
So I
Fangs
learned,
up.
I
That's
learned
because he's paying attention to that offensive line work.
I learned Omar Kelly something. I didn't think I could teach him anything Dolphins, but I learned you can call him Fangs. I said, hey, when you see him next week, I say, hey, what up, Fangs?
I'm interested to see how that interaction goes.
I think it's gonna go.
He speaks today, right?
He's taught. Yeah, he apparently talked an hour ago.
Oh,
He said on Christian Wilkins sitting out team drills from David Furonis' Twitter account, quote, I feel good that whenever that's resolved, he'll be ready.
Yeah,
okay.
because
If it is resolved.
He earned it. He earned it. Has he not earned a new contract?
Yep.
Okay.
100 tackles from the D tackle position. Yeah, earned a new
Yeah,
contract.
and then they're gonna if here, can I just say this? And this is one of the weirdest things about sacks. Okay. Christian Wilkins had 3.5 sacks, but he had 16 tackles for loss. Let me ask you the difference. Let me ask you.
Yes.
What's the difference? They're all tackles for loss.
It's a good point.
So to sit here and say, no, but you didn't tackle this
How
guy.
many
had
tackles for
tackled
loss do you have?
16.
Oh, wow.
So to sit here and say that he doesn't have the sack numbers while being a menace to the whole offense is a joke. And if anybody in that organization were to say that, to try to pay him less, they don't know football. I'm going to just tell you that right now.
Omar also tweeted out.
Because a sack is only a tackle for loss, but you tackle the quarterback.
Omar tweeted out from Vic Fangio on Christian Wilkins holding, quote, Christian is an administrative deal that I think will get resolved. All right. There you go.
Well, you're always going to say that
Well,
because you don't want to say nothing to get him to leave.
true.
No, but if he said, I don't know, I'm going to stay out of it, I'd feel less confident it was going to be resolved.
Who said?
No, he said he thinks-
Fangio.
Yeah.
If he was like, I don't know, I stay out of that.
I
then
mean,
I'd
he
be
doesn't
like,
really know what's going on.
According to Joe Shad, Vic Fangio says he has a dry sense of humor, but he likes to have fun in meetings. That's his favorite time of day. The old love a meeting.
What?
No, the old don't.
What?
I despise meetings. I think they're the biggest. Listen, if
Vic Fangio's age range?
if I'm considered getting up there, right? The last thing I want to do is sit in a room with a whole bunch of other people while one person talks. That's the last thing I need in my life, especially when you don't really need to have that meeting anyway.
Yeah, I think Leroy's right about this. I feel like the old will fall asleep in meetings.
I think the old hate unnecessary meetings.
Yes.
Maybe
But
the old
necessary
like
meeting?
Yes.
He's the one leading the
He
meeting.
leads the meeting.
Yeah.
Unnecessary meetings.
Doesn't everybody?
And every
Mm.
business has a bunch of unnecessary meetings.
Unnecessary emails.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
And listen,
Okay.
you know what? Can we give my oh no right now?
No,
No.
that was yesterday's
Also,
game.
yeah.
I want to do it anyway.
All right. Go ahead.
Why every time somebody sends an email of something good, then all the celebratory emails, I don't want email that person.
Oh no. The old mass email ask us.
Oh,
Yes!
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Let's hear one more before we get to damages done coming up in just a few minutes here. Can we hear Mike McDaniel on his and Vic Fangio's music tastes?
You know, we have quite different musical tastes. So
I'm
you know,
sure.
sometimes I incorporate some of his music into, you know, team meeting situations.
Oh, that's nice.
And I promise you, the players know exactly whose musical tastes those are when they're being played. But I
Was it
think that's
Dean Martin?
important, you know, to have some, you know, it just kind of speaks to the broader scope of and vision of what this organization can be, which is there's cut from many different cloths. There's one sole commitment, that's to winning football games and really empowering players with the best tools that they could have. So I think that embodies that, and you know, pretty much if it isn't already obvious,
No, it's
Fangio
not
and myself
obvious.
were the same guy.
I'm still trying to. What's obvious? I forgot what he was talking about.
What are you?
What was the question?
what
It was about music.
First of all,
Oh.
no. It wasn't about music.
Oh,
it was
what?
all just how's things going with Vic Fangio, and he went on for 4 minutes.
Whoa.
Wasn't it musical taste?
No,
No,
he's
this
no,
part of the
J-Fig,
answer.
yes, you're correct. That's what the cut was about.
Yeah.
The question wasn't,
Wow.
what are your music tastes? The question is just bridging off of how's things with you and Vic Fangio.
Okay.
He just went on for 3 minutes.
Social Security.
And he also wants you to know that because they listen to different music, it's a sign of how many players on this team are from different fabrics of life.
I'm more than sure Vic Fangio doesn't have any idea who Mike Jones is.
Oh.
That's right. There you go. Mike Jones.
Dade South says the more you talk, the less questions you have to answer. You would think that was the case,
Huh.
Dade South, but they're going to get their questions in.
Dude, I'm telling you how
Yeah.
I don't know how many times we've sat here and listened to a Mike McDaniel cut and forgot what the question was when he was done.
Dade South also says the old loves Springsteen. Oh, I
Oh,
bet
they
you that
do.
Vic Fangio loves him some Springsteen.
Yeah.
Him and Pat Riley probably going to a Springsteen concert together. Pat loves the boss.
It's like a rite of passage.
Right.
And it'll be in the evening.
Yeah, we're back. We're back. We're back.